All right, here is Joey.
Hi, I'm just cleaning my room. There you go. See that? That's like. Oh.
Is it the middle of the night where you are?
No, I have this like creepy. The room where I do like our office has the dumbest looking overhead light. So I even have like a lamp here and this horrible light. So it's like I look like a ghost everywhere I go because I'm so freaking pale. But like the lighting never helps. So
I love it.
Yeah. So not to be like a total nerd, but like me and my husband, this is like the one show that we DVR and we make sure that we watch every week because we think it's so special. I think it's like you guys are the best ensemble on TV. I'm obsessed with the show. I have like a Cloud9 hoodie somewhere. So thank you very much for taking the time to talk to me. So I guess I want to ask sort of generally first, because I love it as an ensemble, I was curious if you can sort of talk to me about the key of that, because like those scenes at like when you're in the break room or when Dina is, or Glenn is giving everyone their instructions for the day, that stuff is so quick. It's like some of the funniest stuff on TV. So I was wondering maybe if some of you could talk to me a little about the chemistry that you guys develop as like a larger ensemble. Maybe we can start with Mark because he's formerly from Kids in the Hall. So that's a great ensemble.
Yeah, I've been thrown out.
He was the one person who couldn't do ensemble.
One thing, just so you know, Joey, like when we shoot these scenes, this is probably the day of the shooting week that we look forward to the most. One, we all get back, we get to see everybody, because sometimes you might go a little while without catching up on someone's news, and we all have a book that we're running on everyone, especially Ben. So we need to go. And there's a ton of very loose improvising, and of course, it's usually if it's towards the top, the scene in the break room where everyone's getting assignments is also where we're teeing up the stories and conflicts of the episode. I'll just say that much. It is absolutely our favorite, isn't it? I mean, am I wrong there? I mean, I look for break room.
Yeah.
That's like, I hate it. This is the worst part of my day.
They're the longest. They take the longest to shoot. They take a very long time.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, and I don't know if you guys feel like this. I don't know if you guys feel like this, cast, but I used to hate break room scenes.
Why?
But when I didn't know why exactly, but I now know in retrospect because once coronavirus happened, we moved to a bigger room, and there's something about I felt suffocated all day, like it was just like hot and tired and achy. And now I love them. I love them now that we're in a big warehouse. So.
Ben needs a big room.
Is that fun? Can you put that in? Yeah.
You just need a lot more space. You just need to make big open air.
I need to stretch, you know?
Yeah.
He needs room to be Ben. His bathroom is 1,300 square feet. 1,300 square feet. And as of yesterday, termite free.
Finally. I sort of wanted to, I'm sure everyone's going to ask you this, like returning to work on doing this season when everyone is sort of returning to work. I had the fortune to speak with Nico once, and he was the one who told me that, you guys are going to focus on, frontline workers and like the importance of essential workers. And I sort of wondering if you guys ever talk about sort of the importance of that as you're doing. It has to be sort of maybe a surreal experience for you guys. Maybe anybody want to jump in and answer that sort of freewheeling thought that I had?
Yeah, I mean, I obviously we represent. We've played essential workers essentially for 6 years. This is just the first time in our everyone's history that these people have become the literal heroes of our society that have kept things running and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's odd. We're back at work. Everything looks different. There's a lot of different protocols in order to even be able to be there. But it's great. And I think it's a real opportunity as a show that was going into its 6th season with characters that the audience knows and loves to have the opportunity to get to tell these stories. And as a show, we've always kind of reflected what's really going on in the world and in America. And I think that it was a really cool way of kind of playing homage to the frontline workers and essential workers that before coronavirus worked in stores, and then all of a sudden post coronavirus are literally helping all the rest of us survive. So it's I think it's been a really interesting kind of dynamic for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's an interesting parallel. Do you want to? Am I free?
Oh, no, okay.
No, go
We can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think there's an interesting parallel between what Lauren was saying and what with the characters themselves as we're sort of coming up on the end of the show. Everybody's sort of figuring out what it was their arc was. What were they here for? Why are they important? What is their contribution to the world and to society or whatever? And I think when we started the show, these characters didn't really know, and everybody in some way was kind of searching for or learning what it is about them that's valuable. And so I think it's kind of a really interesting metaphor that we just got thrown at us by our government's incompetence and this disease and whatever. In that the essential workers were not referred to as essential workers before; they were just grocery store workers essentially, and suddenly, in this pandemic, they've all come to learn how important they really are to us. And we have all realized how important they are to us. And so I think there's an interesting parallel between these characters' journey in the show and essential workers in reality.
Okay. So I think we have about 30 seconds left. I was wondering if I could do a rapid fire. If you could steal one thing from the set, what would it be? Maybe I can start with Nicole.
Oh, I stole a magic eraser last time I was on set.
It was supposed to be fictional, something you would steal. You didn't have to
actually. This is actually a bust. So I'm sending someone to your house right now.
So I figured it was okay to finally take something. Sorry. That's my answer. Okay.
The body's not even cold. The body's not even cold. The vultures are coming.
Eraser, guys.
Maybe I can just go around real fast. I think I might be almost out of time. Kaliko.
Oh.
No, never mind.
Oh, sorry. I would steal a 3D printer. That's what I would steal.
Yes. I would steal one of the blenders that everybody else in the cast got but me. That's what I would steal.
I've already told the first director which bottle of, because the booze in the booze section, half of it is real, and there's a really odd bottle of vodka. I'm going to take that and all the good greeting cards, because the greeting card section in our store are really good.
That's
good idea.
Yeah.
I'd steal the friendship, because that's what it was about for me.
Oh, wow.
Get the fuck out of here.
Goodbye, Colton.
Yeah. You can just supermarket sweep it all around. Just run around and grab everything. So.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And what are you going to do? You're going to just sweep the spotlight into a little tinier and tinier thing. Sort of do one of those.
All right, guys. I should let you go. Thank you so much. I'm just
thank you, Joey.
Looking at me is great. So thank you guys so
Joey.
much.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye.